Welcome back to Unday Radar Talks. Supermicro computer shares appeared to be affected by the semiconductor sector on Thursday, falling nearly 3%. The semiconductor sector was one of the market's worst performers on Thursday. Nvidia shares also closed down nearly 2%. However, with the three major indexes rising across the board, this decline in the semiconductor sector may be a technical adjustment. Supermicro stock traded nearly 4 million shares on Thursday, slightly higher than the previous trading day without a significant increase, with a turnover rate of 7.74%. In other words, despite the nearly 3% share price decline, we didn't see significant capital outflows from the stock. We can see from the 15-minute chart of the stock that a large number of transactions were gathered on the two trading days of May 1st and May 2nd. Total trading volume over the 2 days was 20 million shares. There was some heavy volume at the opening on May 9th, but it wasn't much. The current stock price has reached an important support position on May 3rd. There are two data points worth noting about the capital flow of Supermicro stock. The stock rose 6% on May 6th, with net capital inflows reaching $288 million, and the stock price was at a relatively high level at that time. The stock had a net capital outflow of $208 million on Thursday. The inflow and outflow of capital indicates that the power of bulls and bears is competing in this position. The position profit rate of Supermicro stock as of May 9th was 47%, and the selling pressure was average. The $740 and $820 levels have aggregated large positions. There is little room for profit taking below the current price, so the stock is not facing much short selling pressure at the moment. 11 analysts have rated Supermicro shares in the past 3 months and have given the stock price targets for the next 12 months. Among them, buy ratings accounted for 63.64%, and hold ratings accounted for 36.36%. The average price target for Supermicro stock price is $1,118, with the highest estimate being $1,500 and the lowest estimate being $800. Wall Street is bullish on Supermicro stock. The recent large trading volume of Supermicro stock is below the current price, and the profit margin is limited, so I think the stock price may rise. However, due to the overall impact of the industry, it is difficult to predict how much room for growth there will be. I currently view $920 as resistance for the stock. SBUX stock has risen for 2 consecutive trading days, with an increase of more than 4%. Since SBUX stock plunged 16% on May 1st, daily trading volume has averaged nearly 20 million shares every day. What's important is that the stock's current price has returned to where it opened on May 1st, and a V-shaped reversal is underway. Such a high volume of trading could be a sign that the stock is making a strong comeback. The turnover rate has also been above 1.5% in recent trading days. Technically, the stock still has room for further growth. We can see from the 15-minute chart that the stock traded heavily throughout the day on May 1st. The stock rebounded quickly when it dipped to $71.80 on May 7th, and I saw some active volume here. Obviously, this means that bulls are trying to push up the stock price. We see that the stock's capital flow data shows that starting from May 2nd, the stock's capital has been in a state of continuous net outflow, but the stock price is creating a V-shaped reversal. Obviously, the large net outflow of capital is a reverse capital. The stock's position profit rate as of May 9th was 25%, and the selling pressure was not great. We see a large concentration of positions at $92, and these are slowly moving lower. There is still little room for profit taking at the bottom of the current price, so the stock price may continue to rise. 25 analysts have rated SBUX stock in the past 3 months and have given the stock price targets for the next 12 months. Among them, buy ratings account for 28% and hold ratings account for 72%. The average SBUX stock price target is $89.19, with the highest estimate being $104 and the lowest estimate being $75. Wall Street is optimistic about the stock. Although the company's performance is suffering from sluggish market consumption, including its international market, a strong rebound is possible in the short term. After comprehensive analysis, I think it is possible for the stock to reach $80. Nike. Nike's stock price fell to $90 on May 1st and then quickly pulled back. Apparently investors thought it was too low, and then the stock price fluctuated upward. We see through the daily chart that there is a large amount of trading at points A and B, so it is normal for the stock price to adjust sideways back here. The question is, where will Nike's stock price go next? Although the stock price is reluctant to fall, the selling pressure above the current price is also evident. The footwear and accessories industry has performed well in recent trading days, so Nike stock may rise further, but I think the upside is limited. The stock fell 0.21% on Thursday, with 6 million shares traded, slightly higher than the previous day, with a turnover rate of 0.54%. Neither trading volume nor turnover rate increased significantly. We can see from the 15-minute chart that the stock had a large trading volume on May 1st, and the power of the stock price to rise rapidly at this position is also obvious. There was some trading volume after the market opened on the morning of May 7th, but not much. We see capital flow data showing a net capital outflow of $71 million on May 1st, but I think this should be a reverse net capital inflow. In the following trading days, we saw that the overall net inflow was more. We have not seen any massive outflow of capital. As of May 9th, the position profit rate of Nike stock was 25%, and there was little selling pressure. Position peaks are concentrated at $93 and $99. The profit margin below the current price is still very small, so the stock is currently facing little selling pressure. Nike stock may rise to the position gap level. 31 analysts have rated Nike stock in the past 3 months and have given the stock price targets for the next 12 months. Among them, buy ratings accounted for 58.07%, hold ratings accounted for 38.71%, and sell ratings accounted for 3.23%. The average price target for Nike is $112.41, with the highest estimate being $134 and the lowest estimate being $81. Wall Street views Nike positively. The current selling pressure faced by the stock is not great, which may allow Nike's stock price to maintain an upward trend, but the upside potential is limited. I think $96.50 could serve as a resistance level. That's it. This is my analysis. If you have different ideas, please leave a message below. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. See you in the next video.